Alright guys, welcome to the video. Anthony here, Special Analysis. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Wanted to kind of dive into how we played crude oil this morning. I'm going to tell you how I played it a little bit earlier. Walk you through how it all played out through the session as well. Super heavy sell-off. I've been looking at 82.40 now for well over a week as a higher time frame resistance area. My clients were made aware of that on many occasions. So let's kind of talk about it, all right? So first up is, where did I get short? I got short right here, very specifically at 7:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will include a footprint chart image in the blog post so you can see why I believe this was the area to get short. You can see the market had made a high, an exhaustive high. It came down, made a slightly lower high. We came back into a level where I felt was meaningful. All right, we just retested the high of that level there, and then we ended up selling off. So I got short up here. I exited my trade at 82.10. That was my target. You can see there we did get a little consolidation, a little bit of a pullback. Very specifically at 8:30, after we had a news release, I told my clients, if this is the lower high, we will continue lower. Our target we were looking at was $81, okay? There were levels along the way, right? The overnight low, 81.60 was a very important level. You can see that's now currently the point of control on the volume profile, and then $81. And there was liquidity along the way. You can see on the book map right here, $81, 103 contracts of interest. After we tested it, new liquidity has stepped in the market at that price point. So this, again, here was the ideal entry once we were together. My statement was very clear. If the 8:30 candle sets the sequential lower high, which it ultimately did, big picture target was 81.60, meaning the first big picture target, and then $81. There was some liquidity along the way, but you can see down here at 81 bucks is where we are having a hard time continuing lower. Now we could pull back to 81.60. That was a key level. Even 81.80 perhaps, or the overnight low. Regardless, this played out really nicely for myself. This played out really nicely for my clients. I felt like we had a good read on the market. It did pretty much what we expected it to do within a fairly timely fashion. And that's it, right? Friday morning, done, packed it up, kept it nice and simple. So I will, like I said, put an image inside the blog post as to why I felt this was the opportune area to get short earlier in the morning. Again, this was at 7:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There was a significant imbalance between the overall delta in this candle and the top two ticks that were trapped. So I'll go into a little bit more detail on that inside the blog. But otherwise played out really nicely. The book map and liquidity played a super important role today in taking profits along the way down. Okay, no harm in paying and protecting yourself. Okay, it just is what it is. Everybody has their own theory about that. If you have a good target, good risk management, if you know where and what you're looking for, and you're willing to let your profits run as well, meaning not just taking it all off, you're in pretty good shape. All right, so for me, I took this pull down here knowing that we were going to encounter a little trouble at 82 based on the liquidity that existed at that time, and then that's where I took my profit. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you learned something, please feel free to like or leave a comment below. If I can help you in any way, I'll leave my email as well. Feel free to reach out. But that's the way we managed it today, okay? A lot of economic news came out. So we had 8:30, opening bell 9:30, 9:45, and 10 a.m. news. The indices were a little bit difficult to navigate. Gold was a little bit difficult to navigate. They're kind of just bouncing all over the place as I continue to look at them at this point. And I think this just made the most amount of sense and was the least impacted by those economic news numbers. So, guys, I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and take care of yourself.